Hello and welcome back to the Citadel Bulldogs Dynasty. And we're about to find out if we're going to get a bowl game or not. Hero in defeat. Jones has another great showing, this time in a 35-21 loss. He is our hero. And 6 defeats on 12 games this year. We're going to advance to bowl season. Yeah, it's been a tough season. But we're going to figure out awards and shit, and we're going to figure everything out. I'm really hoping for a good showing of us in award season. Let's go. We're about to find out. You know, it's been a tough year for us, but if we can come out with some awards, that'd be very nice. Still waiting on this to load. You know, when I do these videos, I forget how long it takes for these to load, but that's alright. We're okay. We can wait another couple seconds for this. Michael Jones wins the Heisman! Oh, baby! Ooh, 439 votes for first. He had more second place votes than anybody. More first place votes, times 4 almost than anybody. Not a lot of third place votes, but hey, when you win the Heisman, look at that, by a landslide. 1,800 to 10. Oh, man. Yeah, you know I'm adding that. Jones also won the Maxwell, the Walter Camp, the Doak Walker. Man, what a season from him. He deserves every one of those awards. Jones, the halfback from Citadel, wins the 2015 Walker. But we do not have any bowls, so you're gonna see me next time that we actually do something. Hello, and we're back now. Here is our leaving people. Claude White, freshman hard-hitting safety. I mean, okay, we didn't need to give him much to say, but let's look at Michael Marbury. I mean, I'm not looking at the lineman. James Riley, guy, you know, who's been around for a bit, had a very productive first season, and then our use for him, we didn't need him as much. We had guys to fill his spot, but did have 2 interceptions that first season, had one last year, had a TD last year. You know, a guy who just didn't keep up with the rest of our team. Did he play any offense? I doubt it. But some of these earlier guys might have. Aaron Perry. Guy who gave it his all the time. And it's not that Riley didn't play this season, it's just he was in packages we didn't use much. But Perry had 23 tackles this year. You know, he did force that one fumble. I don't think he had any blocking or receiving or rushing. I doubt it. Yeah. But Austin Jordan is next. You know, not great. Had a lot of punts that 2014 year, not so much this year. Did have 5 inside the 20, had 3 touchbacks. His longest punt was 47 yards, you know. Did he do anything passing-wise? Did we ever run a fake with him? He did rush once for 9 yards. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna miss you, Jordan. You've been a keystone recently. But Doyen Harris What a legend. He's been so big this year. Played a bit 2013, had 15 tackles, did not play at all last year. And then this year came out with 46 tackles, 13 for loss, only 2 of them assisted, 3 sacks, an interception, pass deflection, a forced fumble. You know, don't think he did anything offensively. Yeah. But Dorian Harris is going to be a guy we're going to miss a lot. Mark Thomas, 9 tackles in his career. I don't think he did anything else. Yeah. Bye-bye. Julian Baxter. Oh man, I'm gonna miss him so much. Look at that. 60 tackles in 2013, 2014, 52, 2015, 44. 9 tackles for 20 as a strong safety. 3 sacks this year. Had 3 interceptions in 2013, then we kind of used him more as a linebacker. Hold on, one of them was a pick 6. Had a bunch of decent amount of pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 2 recoveries. No, though. 156 tackles in 3 years. That's a lot. I don't think he was ever on offense. Did he ever return a kick? He might have. Oh, he did return 1 punt for no yards, so it was probably a muff. But Julian Baxter, our defensive captain, Stonewall. But we're gonna miss him, and don't be surprised if we do a Madden 20 franchise. Don't be surprised if you see him, because he's an NFL player. Julian Baxter. Next up is Sam Fry. I mean, only 7 sacks, and those were in his first 2 seasons. Didn't give one up this year. 19 pancake blocks. Did he ever do anything else? Hold on, he did make some tackles. 8 tackles in his career, probably from picks or just kickoffs or whatever. Kick return. I'm kidding. Yeah, we still have a decent amount to go. Parsons. Gonna miss Parsons a lot. Only 2 tackles in his first season, and 2014 he went off. 2015 he did okay, but 13 for loss. That's a lot of tackles for loss. It's averaging a tackle loss a game, and that's a lot. Had 10 sacks this year, 12 last year. No. Did force a fumble this year. Colin Parsons. These 3 guys are going to be very missed. I mean, these 3 have been key parts of this team. And it's going to be hard to replace them. Next up, we have Vinny Miller. You know, didn't always have big games, but this year he really came out to play, and we're going to miss that. Did have a touchdown his freshman year, or his sophomore year, our first year. But, you know, he was a guy that was kind of reliable for us. Did have 5 tackles, any blocking. He did have 9 pancake blocks. Way to go, Vinny. Any kick return? No. Punt return? Nope. We will miss Vinny Miller, though. Brandon Eakins, another wide receiver we're losing. You know, guy who didn't catch much, but I mean, 7 receptions, 128 yards. Average yards of reception is ridiculous. But he was our deep threat. He was the guy we sent deep. And we could not use him the way I would have liked to use him. Did rush a couple times, never really worked out. We couldn't use him the way I would want to use him. Did have 10 pancakes in 2014. Jeez. For a wide receiver, that's ridiculous. Had 7 tackles, not sacks. But he was a deep threat, and we didn't have a quarterback who could do that. And then Will Turner, did he ever play? 1 tackle. But we're really gonna miss our seniors here. So we're gonna give just 3 seconds of silence. All right. Going to the next stage. I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back now. We're gonna land at the 56th class in the nation with 20 total recruits. Bunch of 2-star, couple 3-star, a 4-star and a 5-star, and 4 1-star prospects signed. We're gonna head over to our recruiting board. Okay, these guys are just not committing. Interesting. He's a JUCO. JUCO. Oh, they're all JUCO. These two are JUCOs. Okay. Ryan Grant, the guy who I really wanted, we did not have another shot at, and that's a shame because I think he's really good. But Trey Justice we got. Ashton Pace, who's Willie Morris will be a nice addition to the line. Craig Torres. He's gonna be an interesting. We're gonna need to see where we want to put him. Keith Logan's gonna be huge. Kurt Ryan gonna be good. Brian Robinson, he'll be there someday. Tony Duncan, he's gonna be another one who will rise through the system. Adam Skinner, another guy used. Matt Gonzalez, backup. Chad Scott, we need a center. Joe Hodge, good punter, definitely a guy I want on the team. Jake Brooks, good. Doug Payne, Marcus Rogers, Daryl Reed, Cedric Lynch, he'll be good. And I just offered him a scholarship and he automatically committed. I did not want him, and we're going to see if he can play anywhere else, and if not, he will be cut. But really not the best class, but we got a couple key figures that hopefully work around. So I'll see you guys in a second. And we are back now. We're going to go take a look at our roster real quick. Kevin McLaughlin at quarterback and Brian Whittaker at backup is what it looks like right now. Might redshirt McLaughlin. I think that's what I'm going to do. Halfback. Really strong halfback core right now. Jones, Trey White, Jeffrey Wright. Wright will be above Jeffrey, I think. So, Michael Jones, Trey White, the crew. And then Jake Brooks was a 56 wide receiver, and he ended up being a 67 running back. So I thought might as well throw him in there. So he will be a starter next season, or losing White and Jeffrey. So it's a good chance he'll be in the mix, or right here, next season. So if somebody gets hurt next season, he'll probably be there. Fullback, Howell, 55, but you know where you're going to use him his senior year. Wide receiver, Keith Logan ended up not being as great as we thought. Trey Justice is what he is. Tight ends, this dude ended up not being a decent. Ashton Pace ended up being pretty good, though. He will be redshirted, though. Give way for our senior tight end group. Left tackle, Stanley. Left guard, Bradford. Scott. McFadden. Actually, gonna move him to left guard. Right tackle. And then at left end, we have Reggie Johnson. He's ready to take up the reins. Right end, Aaron Bennett. Eugene Dukes. Shannon Davis. Reggie Smith. It's going to be a good top 3. Of course, this is all keen to change, but after training, Crochette's going to return. Brian Robinson will be redshirted this year for Jeremy Johnson, because Jeremy Johnson is getting the training boost. Right outside linebacker, but Kurt Ryan, the freshman outside linebacker, got a +4 boost. Might start as a true freshman. Here's our group right here. Craig Torres ended up not being as good as we thought, but he will be a corner this year, so that when this Knox, Tidwell, Richardson, Baylock crew graduates, we have somebody. He's a 69 corner, but hopefully that gets better. It's a guy who had a lot of expectations for, and he didn't end up doing anything. Free safety, Copeland will return. Palmer to back him up. Now strong safety, Kirkpatrick wants to transfer here. Sucks because we can't use him the first year transfer. So Malik Diggs will probably be the guy. Kicker, we have Matt Massey again. At punter, we got Joe Hodge. That's a great pickup in my opinion. And then there you go. We do want to keep our changes. But I will see you in the next part. Actually, I'm gonna keep you guys on. I'm gonna keep you on because this is a pretty quick sim, if I remember. Yeah, it is. Training results. Nick Jeffries gets to 88. Jeez. Bennett gets to 83. Yes, please. Greg Baylock gets to 83. That's awesome. Copeland 81. Wills 80. Cody Richardson 80. Eugene Dukes 80. Michael Jones 80. Jeez, how do you get better from what he was last year? Carl Knox 78. Kirkpatrick 80. 78. I hope we're able to use him. 78. Yeah. Shannon Davis 78. Jeez. Joseph Tidwell 78. McLaughlin gets to a 77. McLaughlin's gonna start. We'll keep on Whittaker as a backup, but McLaughlin's gonna start the season. Doesn't really have what it takes as a runner. But let's see what his throwing stats are real quick. Throw power 82. Ugh. Throw accuracy 83. We'll take a look at that. Trey White 77. Let's go. Brian Whittaker 76. He's still in the hunt actually. He might still get it, Whittaker, because he's not off behind McLaughlin. Nathan Gross 76. McFadden 76. O-line will hopefully be better. Cruchette gets 75. Wright gets a 75. He will be over Jeffrey on the depth chart. Diggs gets to a 73, thank God. Whittaker, we have Charles Whittaker, so cousin of Brant. This roster looks a lot better than it did last year. Howell gets to a 60. How did 80 excel as a fullback? That's great. As a 300-pound fullback, I love that. You're gonna stick with me here. We're gonna go through the roster together. We need to cut 9. Since we're not redshirting McLaughlin, yeah, we're gonna redshirt McLaughlin, so I'm gonna keep Carlson, so we have 3 QBs. King, I do want to keep you around. He's good. I don't really want to cut him. We're gonna cut Daryl Reed. Yeah, that's an easy cut. Pace still will be redshirted though. Kind of sucks when you have Bus at the O-line. Matt Jackson, yeah, you're gonna get cut. Kenny Smith can stay around for a bit. Ooh, Ivan Wynn. It's a +7. I do like that. Left end, no. Right end, no. D tackle, anybody I want to cut? No. Yeah, I'll cut Hawley. I don't want to. Oh, there's a couple middle linebackers we can cut. You're cut. You're cut. Right outside linebackers. No, I don't want to cut any of them. I don't want to cut any of these guys, because as soon as these guys leave, these guys are coming in. You're definitely cut. So I kind of have to cut you. I have to cut 2 more players, and I really don't want to. Let's just see who's the lowest overall. You know what? We'll run 2 QBs again. I'll take that risk. And you are not good. Alright. So here we go. We're going to advance to the next stage. Keeping the conferences the same. So this will be... I'll see you then. And welcome back. And right now, here's our schedule. For week 1, we have FCS Southeast. And then we're going to South Alabama. Western Kentucky and South Alabama will both travel to us. Troy will too. That'll be a home. Then we have a road trip. UL Monroe, Texas State, Arkansas State, Yola Fede, Kansas, and then Georgia State will come and play us. We have 2 bye weeks, and then we play our big rivalry game in South Carolina. We will like to save that schedule. I'm going to go show you some of our recruits. There will be more added by the computer, but a couple of the big ones I am really excited for is Richie Catella. I was looking at him. I mean, look at those stats. A big, grimy fullback, halfback-esque guy that we get to a quarterback who has some decent running stats. I mean, that 72 for accuracy, and then a undersized but really fast and agile and good athlete inside linebacker. But I can work with that. And then Maurice Williams. I hate when I give you really stupid stats. Alright, Spencer Berg. And those are all the guys for now. But let's head to next week. Just sim it, and then you guys will stick with me then. Let's go, and then I have to edit this video because this is the one video I edit, and this is about an hour long, and this video is probably only going to be like 15 minutes. That's a lot of cutting I have to do, and it's gonna be a long night for me. Not that long, it'll be like half an hour I have to do. But no, I love this. So off-season's one of my favorite times of the season because it's the beginning of a new year. I'm really excited for our draft class. We have free players, and they're very gimmicky players, but that's how I love players. I'm really excited to use them. We had a quarterback who's gonna be a fast little boy, maybe not the best at fast. We have an outside linebacker, Ncaa, Sinclair. He's gonna be a fast little speed demon, somebody we can put in there, have him run around. Preseason All-American, no kidding. And then we have a great player and a great fullback-esque halfback in Richie Catella. Let's just go look at what ESPN said was the All-American team. Preseason All-Americans. And, yeah, if you hear something in the background, sorry. But, who we have? Michael Jones, the Heisman runner-up. Anyone there? Second team? Anyone? Who is that? What is that? Duke's the Duke. He will be on the second team. So, thanks so much for watching. Next week we have our yearly game against FCS Southeast. And I will see you guys then.